I got 5 chuck roasts. I'm gonna do them 5 different ways over the course of the next 5 days. Stay tuned, see how we do it. We're gonna do them all very differently. Listen to the sizzle. It's smoking, look at it.
There you go. Nope.
I got my water in there, submerged it.
Oh!
T-bone steak.
It's bigger than your head.
It's bigger than my head. Watch this. 3.5 pounds.
Oh my gosh!
It's incredible.
Don't even. Don't. Yeah, I know you. You're gonna. No!
Carrie here, and in today's video, I am going to show you 5 chuck roasts cooked 5 different ways, and I'm going to eat one of these over the course of 5 different days. Every single day, I'm going to eat a different chuck roast, and I'm going to prepare it a different way. This is from Independence Ark Farms, and it is a chuck roast. This one is almost 3 pounds. If you aren't eating chuck roast, you are missing out. It's one of the best foods in the world. This one is 2.95 pounds, and this one is 3.5 pounds. I'm gonna show you how hard this is to do the first one, because people always tell me, it's so hard doing carnivore, you always gotta cook and prepare meat, and it's so tricky and it's so difficult. The first step in a great carnivore meal is having good quality meat. This is Independence Ark, it's family run. Look at this, low. I just switched that to low. Now I'm gonna take this beautiful piece of meat out. Look at that piece of meat. Look at that marbling. Oh my goodness, that'd be a good steak just by itself. Now watch my preparation. I have been cooking steak for 700 days, so I have gathered this set of skills.
I can tell you I don't have money, but what I do have are a very particular set of skills.
That allows me to prepare and cook food like no one else can. Watch this. That's it. Now tomorrow, I'm gonna wake up and the entire house is gonna smell incredible. Chuck roast. I didn't put any water in there, I didn't put any butter in there, I don't put any salt in there. You can, I don't. I'm gonna show you this in the morning. This is gonna be filled up with liquid. It's gonna be fantastic. You have that meat broth, you have the perfect amount of fat, and I'm gonna eat this thing tomorrow. So this is day 1, and then we're gonna show you 2, 3, 4, 5. And this is the first chuck roast. I did it the most simple way possible.
Look how beautiful that is.
I have all this gravy juice right here that's gonna be fantastic.
Oh.
You should just take a fork and you can shred it apart.
We made this one year for Thanksgiving or something, and everyone thought it had seasoning, and they were like, what all did you add into this? And we were just like, meat.
What it looks like. Take
It
that,
smells so delicious.
dab it in the salt, so you get a little salt down there. Day 1 is a flipping success. This is so good. It's a cheaper cut of meat. When you slow cook it like this, you get all the fat, everything mixed in there. Some people say if you slow cook it, you're killing all of the nutrients and the good stuff that's in the meat. Now, that might be true to some extent. However, if you were to take a ribeye and grill it on the grill and you have a hard textury ribeye and you eat that, it's not going to absorb in your body as much. This is more bioavailable. There's actually a lot of people that have advanced autoimmune disorders that they suggest to them to eat soft meats, stews, and broths. This is a soft meat and this is a broth. So although you may lose a little bit cooking this overnight, I believe this is more bioavailable. The villi in your intestines are able to absorb this more.
What this allows is that the microvilli are allowed to heal. So when you have soft meats that are full of the nutrients and they're very easily to break down. Imagine biting into a steak and chewing a steak that was cooked on the grill versus, you know, a tender falling apart roast, you know, type of thing. It's very, very different way that your body's going to handle that. And when you look over history, soups were the way to go. That's what every culture did, especially at least 6 to 8 months in the winter. They still do this in many European areas, but you put the meat and all of this, you know, from the entire animal that was killed in a huge stock pot, and you left it on the stove or over the fire, and people would warm it up and then have some.
Slow cooked chuck roast. And for day 2, Well, you're gonna have to stay tuned for that, but I think what I'm gonna do is take another one of these chuck roasts I have right here. I got my eye on this one. I'm gonna get out our big Lem meat grinder and I'm gonna grind this up. Day 2 of cooking a chuck roast. 5 different ways for 5 different days, and today I'm excited. It's the first time I'm ever doing this. I am going to grind up a chuck roast, make my own burger patties. So I put my chuck roast in the freezer for a little bit just to get it a little harder because it grinds better that way. I chucked it all up into little chunks. I took the bone, I put it in a Ziploc bag. It's in the freezer with my other bones that I saved. Now we're gonna grind this up. I'm gonna make some burger patties. And behind you over here, I'm warming up the cast iron skillet. I just put a little bit of tallow in there. So meat grinder is great for a carnivore. We've used this to make homemade brats that are clean. We did pork and bacon brats last year. And we use this all the time because we grind up chicken thighs for our dog food. Right now I'm switching these out. These are called dies. You can see the holes in there. I'm gonna get all that out of there. Don't wanna waste any of that. Put this back on here. And now we have this one. It's got the smaller holes in it. So we're gonna put this back through one more time through the fine grind. This is the official tool. Official tool to clean it out. We don't want to waste anything. And so I'm going to pass this through one more time and then our patties are going to be good to go. So you can control that. You can also do an ancestral blend. You could add some liver. You can control the fat content. If you don't like this fat ratio, you can put more fat in it. So we got, look at this meat. It looks fantastic. The trick with the patty is you get it nice and round and thick, and then you do a little indent in the middle. If you don't do that indent, the patty will cook in as it warms up and it'll get thicker like a meatball, but it's nice and stays nice and flat if you get a little indent in there. I can eat 12 patties now. Like, we've been going to the gym and working out and I've been eating more lately. And if I don't eat them all, I put them in the fridge and they taste good the next day. So enough talking, let's go. I got my cast iron skillet warming up. I did use a little bit of this beef tallow. We'll have a link in the description for this. We get this on Amazon. I love this stuff because it's 100% pure, grass-fed and grass-finished tallow. That's what you want to hear, a nice sizzle. Now Jen wants hers a little squished down more.
I like it flat.
She likes it flat like a Culver's smash burger. So we're going to take this. Well, this is heavy.
I know.
How flat you want it?
Pretty flat.
Jen's helping now. We're going to take a peek at her smash burger. I'm going to flip the other guys. Some nice brown crust going on there. Oh, these smell fantastic. Jen does cheese on hers, so we got a little provolone on the smash burger. Mine are pretty much done. Ba-da-da-da. I'm gonna eat it with a spoon because we don't have any forks. Burger patties I made from scratch. Oh, oh, it's really good. This tastes so much more flavorful. You know what it is it tastes fattier. Oh, I'm just gonna eat the whole thing. Jen is tasting her provolone smash burger, super thin. She likes her burgers thin, just like she likes her men, right?
I actually like my men bigger, but...
First bite, how's it taste?
Wow. I can't do an Emma, but I will do this.
Shout out Lem22 Big Bite Grinder. If you guys want one, we'll have a link in the description below. Day 3 of 5 days of eating chuck roast every single day. It's gonna be a little weird today. I'm starting this one for tomorrow. This is almost 3 pounds of chuck roast from Independence Ark Farm. And I'm gonna sous vide this. That means I'm going to cook it in plastic, in water, low and slow. The water temperature is gonna be 125 degrees and this thing's gonna go 24, maybe 30 hours. And if you don't own a sous vide machine, many air fryers do it. So if you look right here, sous vide. And the only thing you have to do is fill it up with water. So they sell these bags. These are sous vide bags. They come in different sizes and there's a little tool you can use to suck all the air out. I got my water in there, submerged it, sous vide, and we're gonna go 125. We're going 24 hours. And you can't overcook it when you sous vide it. This steak will never exceed 125 degrees because the temperature of the water is 125 degrees. We'll check back tomorrow when this thing's ready. Look at this thing. Doesn't this look almost, Emma, like a T-bone steak?
It's bigger than your head.
It's bigger than my head. It looks like a big porterhouse steak. I'm leveling up each day. Like when I first started doing this, I just chucked this thing in the slow cooker. Get it chucked? This one I'm gonna smoke low and slow on my smoker. And I'm gonna treat this thing like a big, gigantic 3.5 pound steak. And because I'm a carnivore, I'm gonna eat this entire thing. This is gonna be all I eat today. 3.5 pounds of chuck roast, cooked like a steak. Let's head out to the smoker and see what we can do.
Can I have some?
No, it's all mine. Ah, look at it. Show the sun once. Aim the camera right at the sun. It ruined my lens. Isn't it beautiful out? The snow's melting.
Finally.
It's hot out today. Like we should be kayaking. And if you look over here at my beautiful grill area, we got Cocoa Pebble goat turds all over the ground that I get to step in because our goats are just wandering free range. We're gonna turn the smoker on. It's a pellet smoker. Takes these little wood pellets. It's a great way to flavor your meat without seasoning. Stay true to carnivore. I'm gonna smoke it, and then I'm gonna sear it.
What are you doing?
We got free-range dogs, we got free-range chickens, and we got free-range goats. There we go. All right, look at this thing. Oh, we gotta get a thumbnail. I'm the smoker. The last thing to do, stick this in here. That's not a bone right there. We're gonna go right in the middle, right there. And then I can monitor on here. This is set to 225. It's gotta be ready. So I've decided I'm going to sear this thing on the cast iron skillet.
Oh,
Looks pretty good.
it's really good.
I'm gonna pre-sear. That's completely necessary part. It's not just because I like to play with fire. Ready? Listen to the sizzle. 3.5 pounds of steak. That's how carnivores should eat. Look at this fat right here. I'm gonna eat that piece first. Chuck roast, treating it like a steak. Gotta make sure I don't burn it.
It smells so good.
We just use our hands because we're carnivores. That's all normal. That's all normal.
Beep, beep.
Oh, that good fat. You know why that fat's so good? When the fat is yellow like that, you know it's good fat. When you go to the grocery store and you got that white fat, that's because it's grain fed. When you get grass fed, you get that nice yellow fat. All right, look out. This would be burning a normal person's hand, but because I'm carnivore, I can't feel it. Hey, there's a dog outside. I have to eat all of that in the next 15 minutes because I have another call. Which one's hot, down or up?
Down.
Look, I'm cleaning. Jen, I'm cleaning. Jen, can you come finish this? So the sous vide has been going for 3 hours. Now I can only set it for 24 hours. That's 125 degrees. What is that? Is it how hot do you get a hot tub?
I don't know.
This thing is resting. I'm just gonna let it rest for another 2 minutes and then I'm gonna cut into it.
Oh my gosh.
Smoked with cherry smoke, seared on a cast iron skillet with tallow. Let's go. We're gonna cut right down the middle here because Emma wants a piece of it.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Look at the fat in there.
That's crazy.
This knife is so sharp. Oh, look at that. You get equal parts fat. That's gonna be my first bite. Right here. A little bit of salt. No, don't! First bite right here. Oh my goodness. Second
That's
bite.
beautiful.
Look at it. I'm gonna eat it with the fat.
I can't believe.
Oh, I just cut myself. Dang it.
Oh, I saw that.
It's okay. I'm carnivore. It doesn't hurt. I'm carnivore. It doesn't hurt. Oh my God, that hurt. Oh my goodness. That's smoke. Okay, so you get a smoked cherry flavor, and it's like nothing else. We don't have spices on carnivore.
Oh my gosh. So juicy. The texture is perfect.
You can't even tell the difference between this and a ribeye. This is incredible. I don't know how it could be any more tender. I just cut this piece off right here, you see? Look at that. Cherry smoke, there's fat on it. Look at that. Look at it. Are you looking? Would you look?
I'm looking. I see it.
I'm holding this because I cut my hand. I got so excited I cut myself.
Look at it. So
No,
good,
don't
Vito.
you? No. No. Okay. No.
I was gonna eat the whole thing. Look at this piece, Jen. Look at it. You see how it's glistening? That's because there's fat in there. Every bite's got fat in it. Oh, it's so good. That is incredible. I have eaten 704 days worth of carnivore, lots of steak, tons of ribeye. You blindfold me and feed me this, I cannot tell the difference. This tastes better than ribeye with that fat on there. This tastes like a ribeye with a little bit more fat, which is the best part of the ribeye anyway. I'm gonna just skip my call. I'm gonna call in sick. I'm gonna just eat this the whole day. Look at those pieces, Jen. They're perfection. This is gonna be cooking for 20 more hours. We're leveling it up every day. Leave a comment down below. What's your favorite way to prepare chuck roast? And today I'm doing chuck roast burnt ends. Burnt ends, putting them back in. Gonna smoke them for a long time. We'll put them over here. Oh, they're getting there. I think it's done. This is a burnt end. You see how it's done if you squish it like that?
Don't even. Don't. Yeah, I know you. You're gonna. No.
It's so good. Where's Emma? Oh my goodness. Carnivore Brothers Ashley. Carnivore Brothers Ashley is the one that suggested this. And this is the grand finale, the piece de la resistance. Carnivore Brothers. Red it is? That's from the smoke.
No.
I'm thinking about climbing. I think I could climb that tree right now.
I'm gonna walk away.
Should I do it?
No.
Can you throw one up here? I'm still hungry. How do I get down? 30 years since I climbed a tree. Wait, I gotta get some more of that meat. It's glistening with the butter on it. Yeah, you'll know, it'll just fall apart. What do I do? Where do I go from here? Where do I go from here, Jen? This is the problem with this. I keep leveling up and leveling up. I'm sous vide, searing, smoking, aging. Like it's just higher and higher. I kind of miss the days where I just chucked a steak on a propane grill and called it a day, but look at that. The butter's dripping off my finger.
Here.
Would you look? Would you look? Look. Zoom in on that. You know how to use the zoom?
I have been zooming.
All the way.
I'm just taking a.
What about by the light? Is
Okay,
it better?
I'm done.
Do it one by the light.
Weirdo, I'm done. There you go, guys.
Is that the shot?
Yep, that's it.
I'm gonna eat that whole thing. And look. That's all fat right there. Oh. It's a yellow fat. There's something, Jen, about
You weirdo.
chewing meat off a bone looking at a fire, climbing a tree that's in the human body. Since the beginning of time, for as long as we've been breathing air and drinking water, we've been gnawing meat off of bones, telling stories around a fire. Maybe we don't run up and climb a tree, but there's something primal. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Don't slip right there. It's really slippery. I'm worried about my camera. You're helping me, Jen?
I have no choice.
We're about to sear. So the chuck roast has been going in here for 30 some hours. I raised the temperature to 135. I'm gonna pull it out and sear it. You wanna get your cast iron skillet nice and hot. That can take time. Carnivores don't have a lot of time, so we use this. I think Emma just pulled up, which is awesome. This is the steak. It's in a little sous vide bag. All right, I'm taking this out. This is gonna look gross, and it's gonna look all gray and nasty, but that's okay. There she is.
Oh, yep.
Some are crispy. You got to get one of the big ones. The ones that, like this one right there, is probably good.
It's actually really good. With a little bit of salt.
Yeah, I didn't put any salt on that whole thing. Here, salt it and try another one. Salt on that one. It's going to be so tender. I'm just trying to get a little char and crisp on it. And because I'm carnivore,
You're a little crazy.
I don't need like a spatula or anything. You just grab it like this.
Come on, seriously.
I'm going to try this once. This was Ashley's recipe. A couple of them I did for a little bit too long, but this one right here, I set aside for you. It's pre-salted.
Guys, I look gross. I have
It's called a burnt end. Say thank you, Ashley, Carnivore Brothers.
Thank you, Ashley from Carnivore Brothers. Oh, snap. Oh my God.
That one's mine.
Oh, she.
They're called burnt ends. There'll be a link in the description for this tool, I think is what Emma was trying to say. Jen, everyone wants to see you torch it once.
Jen doesn't want to. No.
Jen, torch it once.
No.
Come on.
Not
Just
a weirdo like
take out all your aggression on it, like all your years of pent-up aggression from being married to an idiot for 30 years.
There you go.
Turn that little knob. Just a little bit. Now click, click, click with your finger. Turn the knob a little more maybe. Now turn the knob a lot. Isn't that fun? Is it fun? We're gonna pull it out and let it rest.
Guess we turned it.
Yeah, it's like two steaks in one. Gotta let it rest. And while it's resting, we'll use our bare hands on here. Look,
Why?
I'm carnivore. Nothing hurts me.
Here.
You gotta get the hot water on. Is that down or up, Jen?
Oh my God.
How long have we lived here? How long?
11 years.
11 years. I got a 50-50 shot. Emma told me yesterday, I don't know if it's up or if it's down, and I will never know. I will live here another 50 years, and I will still be asking, is it up or down? I don't know. You have to do it under hot water, Jen. It's very important. We just had Dr. Georgia Eid on, HealingHumanity.life, as our expert. We do these expert calls, usually on Wednesdays. We had Dr. Baker on, Dr. Kiltz, Dr. Hampton's coming on. It's been incredible, but Dr. Eid absolutely knocked it out of the park. Change your diet, change your mind. If you guys are watching this and you're new to carnivore and you need a little community, a little hand-holding, a little help, maybe for 30 days, maybe a little bit longer, you can sign up for 30 days. You can get 50% off right now. Link in the description below with a little promo code that'll give you 50% off. Watch the pan. So look, Emma, look. Because I'm carnivore, see how that's sizzling?
Stop.
Touch the handle once. You're carnivore.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
What?
Oh God, that's hot.
Good job. I'm proud.
This is what Emma taught me.
You clean it out right away.
What is this little girly brush?
Could you imagine if that would have blew up?
I would have been very upset if that blew up because it's my favorite toy and you wouldn't have gotten it
I
on
was
camera.
trying to cut his hand.
I bought this on Amazon yesterday. I cut myself right there, but I healed already. It's
Wait, I
almost,
didn't show, I showed it.
this gash yesterday went from here all the way around my hand to here, and now that's all that's left because I'm carnivore.
Wait,
That's
can
how
you show
fast I
them
healed.
something real quick? Look at me and
What?
Alyssa. Oh, watch where you're holding that knife. I got my moo-moos on.
What are you gonna
Melissa, cut into it. That's
perfect.
130.
Ooh.
Get that next slice. That's my slice right there. I've made. Oh my goodness, look at it. Would you look?
I'm trying so hard not to reach for it because I don't want my.
Oh,
fingers
look at
to
all the
fall.
juice coming off. Set it right here. Individually salted, please. I'll take 14 pieces of salt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay.
Oh, that looks so good. Okay, so what is this?
This is chuck roast, sous vide for 30 hours in a water
Oh,
bath.
that's that. Wow.
And then I seared it in there. I'm going to take a taste of it now, and I'm going to tell you which one was my favorite.
Okay, which one was your favorite? You always go to beat something up.
I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to say anything.
Wait, let me try it.
Let-
We want to try it.
What
We
was
wanna
the
try
best
it.
one?
I'm not going to say anything. I'm going to let you guys decide.
Okay,
14,
okay.
14.
We need more than that. That's
No, that's it.
That bird end that I had was really good. I'll take 14 too.
Okay, one at a time.
Cheers.
One at a time.
Cheers. Which wins?
Wait. It's not focus.
Oh my gosh!
That's really good.
I gotta beat something up.
Stop.
Oh my gosh!
That's the poor man's ribeye. Why isn't this thing focusing? There, now it's focusing.
How's that pour? That's for a king.
That's so good.
Does this taste better than ribeye?
Yes.
That's chuck roast. It's cheaper than ribeye. Ribeye is expensive.
Look, I bet this will cut like butter. So it's awkward.
Eaten. This is crazy
It's
tender.
delicious.
Crazy tender.
Oh, it didn't focus.
I'm going to say I like the smoked one slightly better than this. This is more tender. This is way more tender. This is so tender. Can you say tender again? Tender. The smoked one, I just like the flavor of the cherry smoke on there. But this is way more tender. Either way, this is a win. What are you guys going to eat?